want that. Special delivery. I need that. Special delivery. Welcome to the Special Delivery Damn Near Daily podcast. I am your host, Special, and this is day 11 of the Special Delivery 30-Day Podcast Challenge. Now, what is that exactly? That's me trying to give you 30 days of podcasts, so much music, so many interviews, just trying to give all that to you. So make sure you hit that follow or subscribe button so you can join me for the rest of the 30 days. On this episode, I sat down with SZA to talk about everything you don't know and should know about the Control Tour. Oh my goodness. We talk about why she opened with Supermodel. We get to know a little bit about her band. We also get to talk about the story that she tells before she performs Drew Barrymore. We talked about how she chose the openers, performing Sobriety for San Francisco, her favorite songs to perform live, and so much more. So let's get into it. Today, my guest is SZA. How you doing?
Me. Hi, I'm well. How are you?
I'm great. Now we're going to talk all about the Control Tour. Amazing. Such a good time.
Thank you.
Now, of course, you came out to Supermodel. I saw in Portland, they started singing before you even came out.
Portland was correct. I love Portland. I love San Francisco. Like, this was low-key. Honestly, bigger places make me nervous just because I feel like the energy kind of like eats me up. But I don't know. This was like hella loving and like peaceful. It was beautiful.
That's what we do. We're peaceful and loving. That's like our
yes. Kilani, peaceful, loving.
You know, that's how we get down. As far as coming out to Supermodel, why do you choose to come out to that one?
It's the start of the album, and honestly, it wasn't originally my decision. I looked at the set thing, and I was actually upset that I started with Supermodel, because Supermodel is one of my favorite songs on the album because it was like the easiest to record, but it makes me nervous. When I love a song and I'm like really excited about it, it makes me nervous. So to open a show with a song that like that I feel personally about, like emotionally about, it was scary. But I felt like, I don't know. Then the first time I did it, it turned out everyone sang it with me.
Yes.
And it was crazy because my MD like made this weird computer system. It's not a weird thing. It's a cool thing that kind of like keeps everything in tandem sonically. But like, so you can't really take things out of order mechanically. So it was stuck being the first song, and I was like, God, what am I gonna do? But it turned out to just be a blessing. Like it's like the best warm up like vibe.
It works out very, very well. And we got to talk about the band. We got Kaylee on keys, Frazier on drums, Carter on bass. Oh my goodness,
my buddies,
they are so good.
Aren't they amazing?
They are. What was it like hooking up with them?
Carter is the newest addition, and even then I met him like 4 years ago. So I guess he's not even that new. Kaylee is damn near like OG squad. Nice. And David Frazier, who is like a friend of Kaylee's. Originally Paul, was our MD. Paul and Kaylee. Paul started with me, and then Paul introduced Kaylee. They were like dating at the time. Nice. So they were like our duo on the keys. And then my friend, who's a firefighter and not really a drummer, I like convinced him to drum for me at the time, but we needed a drummer. So then Frazier eventually came on. And sometimes we use sticks from Chance's band.
Okay, dope.
And Carter's also from Chicago as well. Like, we fuck with a lot of the same people and like build with a lot of the same folks.
Dope. The letters are incredible. Whose idea was that?
Thank you. Those are from BT.
Oh, nice.
Black Girls Rock. The part of the set that was designed for that. So we just bring them on the road.
All the different colors that they do, is that your idea?
No, that was all TDE. They just hooked that whole thing up.
And no blue lights.
No blue light. Beyonce done told y'all several times.
No blue lights. We don't do it. And then the other song that I loved when you performed, Drew Barrymore. You told that story before about going to the party. Do you always tell that story?
I wrote this song about a house party going on. I don't party. I'm super shy. So I bought like a gang of weed because I wanted to see this boy. And I was like, oh shit, you gonna push me? So I bought, So I went. I'm like, I'm gonna see him. He brought a girl to the house party that I've been going to. He brought me. And I was like, what?
I don't know if anybody knows what that song is about. Like, I think some other songs are more straightforward or, like, self-explanatory. And I think even that, it discusses loneliness and, like, that feeling. But then it starts as a party and, like, I don't know. So, I don't know. I just wanted to take people to the exact place that I was at when I wrote it and kind of experienced it. I don't know, but I don't always tell it that way. Sometimes, depending on my mood, like if I'm really angry that day, like I'll just be like, this fucking boy brought this girl. But I don't know. But today it was moderate.
That's good. And then you gave us a little bit of Sobriety tonight. Do you usually do that?
No, never. But a lot of people asked for it in the meet and greet, and I was like, oh shit.
And you did it, and it was so good.
Thank you.
The other thing about the tour that I wanted to talk about was choosing the openers. Smino and Ravyn Lenae, so good. What was it like choosing them?
There was a list of like, and I've never had to choose an opener before. Like, I've always been an opener, so it's just like there was a list of all these people, and I was like, I don't know any of these people. This is crazy. And then, I don't know, I started digging deeper, and then you just start to ask for people who are not on the list if they're available. Like, is Smino available? It's because I know him, like, I know I love his vibe. He, like, kind of sings and, like, rap, not kind of, he sings. Yeah. And he raps and, like, has this, like, melodic energy. It's, like, a bounce. It's, like, it's just very familiar. It's nostalgic. And then, like, with Ravyn, like, again, like, very nostalgic. I feel like I just fuck with Chicago also really tough.
They are killing it right now. Everybody from Saba to No Name.
Yes. She couldn't tour at the time. Yo, I wanted No Name so bad. She's so crazy. Like, to come with us too. I don't know. I love the whole gang. Yeah. But they're just amazing. So it was just like we kind of fit each other.
Now, last time we talked, your favorite song to perform live was Hijack, which makes super sense. What's your favorite song to perform live now?
Maybe Love Galore. Yes. And it's so funny, like, because you know I never like the songs that are like the most, like, I don't know, popular on the album. I always like Hijack was my last song. Like, even though I like Child's Play, I love Child's Play, but it's like, I don't know. But Love Galore is fun as hell. Like, it's fun. Like, all of us, especially our little, like, fake remix at the end.
That's what I was just about to say. When he gets on the drum pad, I was like, oh my God.
Yo, shit, like, I don't know where he started that. What city he started that in, but when he did, I was like, Fraser, what?
Yes.
Do that again.
Yes. And then everybody just singing along to Travis Scott's part, just going crazy.
Why? What you want on? You are.
Oh my God. And it's so funny, for the longest, like, being with the boys and like watching Q or like everybody else have their like turn up moments, I'm like, wow, will I ever turn up? Like, will it ever happen for me? And then it's like, it kind of happens for me, or like I'm just like, listen, we're gonna turn up. I believe in the turn up. But nah, it's just awesome. It's cool.
I feel like the band's favorite song to perform live is Normal Girl.
Facts.
They go crazy.
Carter made Normal Girl, so it's easy for Carter to go off. And then the drum, I feel like it's like a swing, like do 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 do. It's like I would imagine as a drummer, like it's a comfortable swing to listen to for me. So I would imagine it might be comfortable to play. Like, it's an even pace. And then Kaylee, it's just those chords, like those dum dum dum. And like, so it's like she could like go, I don't know, I think it has space so people can focus on like their specific little parts. And then like me, I'm just like, I'm just like, honestly, I try to live up to my band, because my band is so smooth and clean, and like they're like an entity, like a body, like an energy, like they're my friends, and they also have an energy. Like, I couldn't imagine playing a show without my band, because we feed off of each other. So I don't know. Normal Girl, I listen to them go off, and I honestly, that's the one song I'm just trying to match them the whole time.
Anything else you want to say about the tour?
I'm happy to see you again. No, I'm thankful that, like, I don't know, the Babe was just very positive, and like I was super like concerned. I wanted it to be like a positive experience just because I have so much respect for this area and the people that come from this area. Like I'm thankful. I just wanted to reciprocate the love. So thank you for having me.
We're thankful that you came and just killed it, and just every single time, like, it just fills my heart with joy every time you perform. And to hear them singing,
oh my gosh, like, take my inner out because I wanted to hear. It's crazy. No, they keep me on tune if I'm like, I can't hear right. Let me see what y'all talking about.
And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the Special Delivery Podcast. Once again, if you haven't hit that follow or subscribe button, make sure you do so you get more of the Special Delivery 30-Day Podcast Challenge. And also reach out to me. Let me know what your favorite part of this episode was. I am on Twitter at SpecialSays and on Instagram and Snapchat. Those are at SpecialSays as well. I don't know about that Snapchat update though. So Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat if you want to. Also, I did an episode of my game show Special Delivery with SZA a while back, so I'll leave that in the show notes. And thanks again so much for listening.